What's up, dudes? Belton here. Gonna do a little bit of a crafting video. Been making quite a few of these recently because of the new discharge character I've been playing, in particular because of the 3-1 passive voices I picked up. What we're looking for here are triple multi plus 7% fractured life jewels. And the reason I want to make this video is because they have been incredibly lucrative, actually. I made too many of them, and as you can see, I've got a bunch of bases left. And just going over the math here, they sell quite quickly. I think I've sold about 175 divines worth of them. On average, would say spending about 6 divines, 6 to 6.5 divines for the life fracture, been selling the triple multi life ones for 25 to 35 divines each. Now I know you guys, the worst part of rolling these is doing this, so I actually prepared exactly 1,000 Resonators with death fossils. The reason we're using death fossils and not the harvest reforged crit is because death fossils will give all of the crit mods on the jewel a 10x multiplier, whereas a reforge with the harvest will simply we'll simply pick one of the chaos or the crit mods. As you can see here, there are, I believe, 12 total crit modifiers. Yeah. So it'll just pick one of these mods, and then it'll basically use a Chaos Orb. So if you have the Life Fractured, it'll pick one, equally as likely to be crit chance, and then just uses a Chaos Orb thereafter. The average cost to hit triple multi doing this is astronomically high. This is because there are so many total mods on classic jewels. Now, traditional jewels, so Cobalt, Crimson, Viridian, and Prismatic, they do not have tiers. However, they do have weightings. So you can see here the overall weighting is 18,250 for prefixes, 19,150 for suffixes. If you were to use Harvest Reforge, you are picking a 250 at most. The highest weighting you would be getting is a 250, meaning that you have now a 18,900 or a 18,000 weighting to try and hit 2 other ones. It's just not practical. Whereas if you go and you use a death fossil, you can see here that to hit double multi is only a 1 in 15, and to hit triple multi is between a 1 in 400 to 1 in 600. Now, realistically, we're probably not going to make all of them simply by hitting them with death fossils. We are going to be annulling and exalting as well. So if you are exalting a suffix, so that would mean that you have the 7% life fracture, you have a prefixed either crit multi with cold, fire, or lightning skills, and you are deciding to, you've got one open mod. If the current crit multi mod that is on there is elemental multi, then it is a 1 in 38 exalt. If the current multi that's on there is either spell damage multi or global crit multi, then it's a 1 in 54. If you are exalting for a prefix, so if you have 2 suffix multis, it's a 1 in 24. Double multi with the death fossil again is 1 in 15, and to hit triple multi, so a finished jewel, be 1 in 400 and 1 in 600. The reason we're using Cobalt jewels is because Cobalt jewels are the only ones that can hit crit damage right here. Crit multiplier with spell damage. As well, crit multiplier with spell damage goes to 15, whereas global crit multi only goes to 12. So elemental crit multi is 15, spell damage multi is 15, global crit multi is 12. Those are the suffixes, and then prefixes are the crit multi with specific skill types. So fire, cold, and lightning, and all of those are 15 to 18. So the absolute max you can actually get on a jewel is 18, 18, 15, 15, and then you can also get 4% with a synthesis for a 70% total. I got pretty close with one of them here. You can see I got crit multi, and then we hit crit chance with life. So that was probably the closest one that I have. But nonetheless, though, we'll get into this here. There isn't too much to comment on, but thought maybe kind of a little fun video here, and just sort of see how it goes. So as soon as we hit a double multi, like we did there, go put those aside. Some of them are going to need to be annulled. You can see here, though, we've already, we barely made a dent into this, and we've already hit it, the double multi several times. There are different combinations of mods that are valuable as well. It is not exclusively crit multi. That being said, though, the triple multi and light ones tend to be the most expensive. Also, what is good about having the life fraction, well, there's a couple of things. This is also something I'll keep with the 3% reservation. Couple good reasons. Oh, that was close. Couple good reasons to have the life fraction. Number one is that life is, again, there's no tiers on jewels, but there are weightings. Cobalt jewels, life is the hardest to get of all the jewel types. So Crimson is the most likely to roll life, then Viridian in the middle, and then it's most difficult on a Cobalt. As well, the specific damage types for jewels are the prefixes, right? So if you have crit multi on there, it means that you can only ever roll one damage type. So that would be, crit chance, or sorry, crit multi with fire skills or lightning skills or cold skills, because life is going to be sitting there as well, right? And because of that, separate the ones that we have to annul. Hit it. Hit it. Perfect. Booyah, bitch! Triple multi, baby. 25 divs. Alright, that's one down. Great. Excellent. Good chance. All res. Minions. Strength and int. Rarity. Poison duration. Proj damage. rolls like this, for example, can be worth quite. I'm skipping over them myself just because I specifically want to get a triple multi. But spell damage with shield, area damage, mods like that can be worth quite a bit. That being said, though, as with most things in the game, mod synergies tend to be more valuable, and the triple multi for life tends to be the big bank there. Ooh. Minions, open lightning, spell staff, yes on hit, minions, cascade of shield, hold all res, area. Ooh, those are some bad metals. Ooh, that was close. become quiet. There's not too much to comment on here. Right, there we go, 10 more. Iron Cold Res, Manic Boston Skills, Bleed Duration, Shock, Area, Cold and Lightning, Versus, Excellence. We are on the wrong side of probability here. So pit up. Hey, there we go. Triple multi, number 2. Probably should not have, should probably stop. I'll roll this one more time. This is a completely different thing. I'm going for quad multi on this. It's eating a lot of the, Alright. 7 more. Crab throwing speed, totems, global fizz, int, 3 cube, poison, attack and cast, blue wielding. Goddamn. Ooh, this is the best position to be in. It's also perfectly rolled. This is a 1 in 24 to exalt. This is a 1 in 54. There we go. Oh, guys, look at that. Fuck, we hit it. This is the first one I've hit, dudes. This is a perfect roll, and it's lightning skills. Oh ho. There we go.
Ew, poor!
50 divines. Dexterity, attack speed, yes, I'm hit. Hold multi, damage poison, minion accuracy. One of my guild just got an original sin for 1 divine. We have, it's worth noting, we've got rather unlucky on our exalts. We actually haven't exalted a single one yet. And the worst case to exalt is a 1 in 54, and we've used 1 in 54. That's actually probably worth putting on to. Fast speed, block, damage, attacking pass, speed freeze. Come on.
Ew, poor!
Getting cucked here. Oh, oh, and we hit it. Another triple multi-layer. Like fucking, how many we have left? 7. We had exactly 10 left. Oh, look at that. Spell damage with shield is a very good one. As if we just removed fire res and added fire res. Alright. Well, let's count them up here. $44 divines. Say 40. 20. 40. It's 100. Oh, I think that's actually mine. It is. Actually, let's go 130, 135. Now, our total spend here for the 1,000 was the bases were more than half the cost. Annuls, fossils is exactly 1,000 fossils and resonators, 130 divines. We still have 3 divines worth of. Is that all of our exilts? Wow. 3 divines worth of annulled, and we have averaging how much per base here? 6.8 per base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. $44 divines, and we'll even just say that this one was, even though it was 25 at mine, we'll say 25 on that, 45 on that, 70, 20, 90, and this one was 44, so let's just say 40, 130, plus 44, 174. So what was the time here? About 30 minutes, we would have made roughly 40 divines up. Now, there is obviously the prep time of getting those ready, but keep in mind, again, as I mentioned, actually this one's worth quite a bit too. Out this, because this is spell damage, elemental damage, and spell damage with shield, which in a lot of ways, spell damage with a shield is 16% spell damage. Depending on how much multi you have, it can be equally as effective. I would say that this one's probably at least 20 divines up. Fair enough. Yeah, so actually let's say 15 to be safe. 145. We'd also take away roughly 7 plus 8. So yeah, about 50 divines profit there. But again, keep in mind, we did not get very lucky on the exalts. You can see here, we're looking at a 1 in 38, 1 in 54, 1 in 24. We had 150 exalts, so we should have hit at least 3. Like, probability-wise, we would have hit 3 on average, which would have brought our total to 7, right? We did get rather unlucky. In terms of hitting them outright, though, that was quite lucky. 1,000, that was 1 in every 250. That's a little bit better than average. But again, with that, we should have hit roughly 3. I would have expected to hit roughly between 2 to 3 with the just fossils outright. And then I would have expected to exalt into, what's the average there between the 3 of them? 12, 16, 6. 16, 38. Yeah, 38 roughly. 1 in 38, so 4. Yeah, I would have expected to hit about 7, 6 to 7. We only hit 4 of them. And again, we were up that amount. These are very easy to move. I know that these seem like astronomically high prices. This one in particular is insane. Crit multi, spell, and elemental. Again, those are the 3 highest mods you can have there. That's actually a perfect divine as well. So you can see that's 48% crit multi. These ones are really good as well too, though, because fire skills, elemental skills, and crit multi. This is not specific to spells, right? So this could be used by an attack-based thing as well. This one's obviously spell-based. This would be pure spell-based. But keep that in mind when you're pricing them. The big winners will typically be the lightning ones. I've had the easiest time selling lightning with elemental. This combination here, like spell, elemental, spell. Yeah, this combination right here will be like hot off the press. What else do I have? Multi-fire, fire. Anyways, yeah. I made about 7 or 8 of them previously. It's significantly more difficult if you're trying to, especially, it's not super crazy hard to get quad multi or triple multi at least, if you have the implicit with the synthesis. That being said, though, it is very difficult to get the life on there as well. Life is not heavily weighted. And obviously, if you're just using a death fossil, that makes it far more difficult. You can use death fossil plus a pristine fossil or different combinations of those, but the death fossils in general, again, this was a pretty bad showing, and we still ended up net positive, about 50 divines as well. We have 5 bases left, so by the time we finish these 5 bases, on average, let's say that would take another 800 fossils. 800 fossils, since we've already got that set up, would be roughly let's say another 50 divs, approximately. The fossils would be about 25, 10 on the resonators, 35, and then we'd be looking at actually less. It'd be about 40 divines to roll the next 5. Will they find a buyer? Yeah. Again, that was the impetus for me making this. I've sold. I crafted 7 of these, and I only have 2 left. They've been going very, very quickly. Again, I'm rolling these specifically for triple multi because of discharge and because of the higher end stuff. For anyone on YouTube that's watching this video that wants to maybe try it, there are a couple of alternatives. Obviously, you don't need to get the triple multi. You also do not need to get the 7% life fracture. 7% life fracture, you can see here, is 7 to 8 divs. Whereas 5 divines is, I'm actually going to buy that one. Sorry. 5 is 200 chaos, right? Even, well, how much is 6? 6 is 1 divine. So, you know, you can go a little bit lower than that, and it obviously makes a big difference. As well, if you want to go for quad multis, those also are very lucrative. I would suggest getting 15% crit multi with elemental skills if you're going to do it on a cobalt, because that is the lowest weighted by a significant portion, actually. Crit multi with elemental skills is 100 weighting, whereas crit multi and spell damage are both 250 weightings. So they're 2.5 times more likely to show up. Alright, anyways, that's how it is. Give that a try. One of the things I also encourage people to buy right at the beginning of League, pretty much every League, are these 7% fractured jewels. Because jewels, again, don't have tiers, starting first day, especially because mobs can just drop random fracture items now, you can literally get these first day of the League. I quite frequently will buy 5 or 10, maybe even 15 of these, or between 5 and 10 chaos over the first couple of days. It's pretty easy money, imagine. I feel like I recognize that name. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed that. Was not the best outcome, but we did get some really good ones here. Specifically this one, which is perfect, especially for discharge. Actually perfect, so I'm going to throw that one in and keep the build going here. Talk to you guys soon.